Welcome to Futureverse Earth. Futureverse Earth.
In the dawn of a new era, when humanity stood at the edge of exhaustion, of energy, of resources, of possibility, the world demanded something greater than invention. It demanded giants. And so, 10 machines rose from imagination into reality, each one a monument to human ambition, each one powerful enough to reshape the fate of entire continents. From the deepest layers beneath our feet, the planetary-core driller rises like a molten spear into the sky. Its glowing vents channel raw magma, drilling miles into the Earth to release a new age of geothermal power. Every rotation shakes the ground. Every spark lights the future. High above the storm line, the floating energy harvester ring hovers in perfect stillness. It feeds on lightning, capturing the wild fury of the atmosphere and turning destructive chaos into endless clean power. For the first time, the sky itself becomes an energy source. From the oceans emerges the biomechanical guardian, a towering sentinel engineered to protect the planet's largest frontier. Half machine, half living intelligence, it reads currents, scans marine life, and holds back the threats rising from the deep. A titan of steel and biology standing watch over the blue world. Across the deserts, a silent miracle breathes. The atmospheric purifier tower draws in dust, smoke, and toxins, and exhales pure crystal air. What once were dead horizons now shimmer with clear skies and reborn life. In the clouds, the anti-gravity cargo lifter drifts like a floating continent, capable of lifting megastructures and entire city modules. It turns construction into choreography, reshaping civilization with the grace of a whisper. But on the ground, the earth trembles. The continent-sized, mining walker crosses mountains like stepping stones. Its molten saws carving paths through ancient rock. Its refinery core processing entire landscapes as it moves. A walking industrial world, the largest machine ever built. At the center of a glowing research field burns an artificial star, the Helios fusion sphere, the world's first manufactured sun. Inside its containment shell, nuclear fire burns in perfect balance, offering infinite energy with zero pollution. A sun made by human hands. Beside it moves the terraforged terraformer, a land-shaping behemoth sculpting valleys, rivers, and forests with unmatched precision. It reshapes entire regions, turning barren wastelands into thriving worlds. A machine that breathes life into dead soil. Beneath the waves, the Leviathan deep-mind listens. Its glowing seams pulse through the ocean darkness, mapping ecosystems, decoding the movements of marine life, and predicting storms before they form. A guardian of the deep, watching the planet's most mysterious realm. And above all, the sky carries a kingdom, the Aero Voyager Colossus, a white and blue flying city capable of transporting thousands. Pools shimmer on its decks, monuments stand proudly at its heart, and its engines whisper across the heavens. A sanctuary in the sky, a symbol of luxury, unity, and the future of human travel. 10 machines, 10 wonders of engineering, 10 giants powerful enough to rebuild nations, reshape the planet, and redefine what humanity can become. This is not science fiction. This is the next era. Welcome to the world built by giants. The first machine we're going to see is the Aero Voyager Colossus. High above the world we once knew, where clouds become oceans, and sunlight paints the sky in gold, a new legend moves across the heavens. This is the white and blue Aero Voyager Colossus. Not a ship, but a sky kingdom, forged from light, luxury, and impossible engineering. Its white hull glows like a floating monument, blue plasma veins pulsing through its frame, as if the ship itself is alive. Every second, anti-gravity engines hold thousands of tons in the air, lifting a flying metropolis with absolute grace. On the sky deck, infinity pools spill into the clouds, where water falls into the wind and passengers swim at the edge of the world. A towering monument of white stone and blue fire watches over them, a symbol of human ambition lifted into the sky. Inside, the ship is a universe of its own. Glass domes echo with cheers from zero-gravity sports arenas. Gardens bloom under artificial starlight, and hallways glow with soft sapphire light, guiding travelers into pure serenity. And yet, there is power beneath the beauty. The Colossus reads storms, bends winds, and carves a calm path through the wild sky with unmatched intelligence. Even lightning bows to it, splitting around its shield of blue plasma. From the ground below, people stop, cars slow, cities fall silent, as the colossal white vessel drifts overhead. A silhouette so vast it feels like a new moon crossing the day. The Aero Voyager Colossus does not just travel. It dominates the sky, carries a civilization, and announces the future. The next machine we're going to see is the Terraforged Colossus. Across the barren landscape, towering over mountains and valleys, operates the most powerful land-shaping machine ever engineered. This is the Terraforged Colossus, a supermassive terraforming engine built to reshape entire continents. Its enormous circular geosaws, each wider than a city block, carve effortlessly through rock and ancient soil, churning whole land masses into fertile terrain. Every rotation sends molten sparks and dust spirals shooting into the sky, marking the birth of a new landscape. Along its sides, massive neon-lit terraforming arms extend outward like glowing mechanical wings, releasing mineral stabilizers and atmospheric compounds with surgical precision. What it cuts, it also rebuilds layer by layer. Above the machine, weather begins to form in real time. Clouds twist into spirals, pressure zones shift, and engineered rainfall patterns emerge as the Colossus injects moisture and aerosols into the air. It doesn't only alter the ground, it reprograms the climate around it. Deep inside the machine, a network of planetary-core processors analyzes soil density, tectonic stress, humidity, and air chemistry every millisecond. These calculations guide the arms, saws, and atmospheric modules, allowing the machine to terraform with staggering accuracy. As it moves forward, the land behind it transforms. Barren deserts becoming green, lifeless plains turning fertile, fractured landscapes merging into smooth, habitable terrain. This is not a construction tool. It is a planet-sculpting titan, a machine built to remake the world from the ground up. The Terraforged Colossus doesn't just change terrain. It creates the future. The next machine we're going to see is the mega-scale atmospheric purifier tower in the center of the desert, where heat, dust, and silence rule, stands humanity's most ambitious atmospheric machine. This is the mega-scale atmospheric purifier tower, a white, sleek monolith rising more than 2 kilometers into the sky, built to clean the air of an entire region, and eventually an entire planet. At its base, turbines the size of skyscrapers generate a constant, thunderous pull, drawing millions of cubic meters of polluted air into the tower every minute. Inside, a network of nanofilter chambers and ionized cleansing grids strip out toxins, microplastics, carbon particles, and chemical pollutants. The purified air is then released through upper atmosphere vents, creating a visible column of clean wind that stretches into the horizon. Its outer shell is made of solar-reactive ceramic alloy, absorbing desert sunlight and converting into power that runs the turbines without a single drop of fuel. And when sandstorms rage, the tower's aerodynamic design channels the storm itself into the filtration system, turning chaos into clean air. Autonomous drones patrol its surface, repairing microfractures and mapping air quality changes in real time. Data streams from the tower feed directly into global climate networks, stabilizing weather systems far beyond the desert. This machine doesn't just purify air, it reshapes the atmosphere, one breath at a time. A silent guardian of the skies, a monument to human engineering, and the first step toward healing an entire world. This is the planetary-core drilling array, the first machine engineered to reach the Earth's outer core. Standing over 3 kilometers tall, its structure is stabilized by a multi-axis gravitational field, preventing collapse under seismic stress and planetary compression. At its center is the heliothermic bore unit, a drill head constructed from quantum-bonded carbide capable of withstanding temperatures above 5,000 degrees Celsius. To operate, it uses plasma phase drilling, vaporizing mantle rock, and directing the molten material into shielded containment vents. The machine is powered by a closed-loop magnetogeothermal reactor, which converts extreme core heat into usable energy, making the array completely self-sustaining once operational. Every section is monitored by subsurface resonance scanners, mapping tectonic layers in real time and predicting seismic shifts with millisecond accuracy. Autonomous micro-drones continuously inspect structural surfaces, performing repairs where human presence would be impossible. As the drill penetrates deeper, a network of vibration-dampening rings counteracts harmonic tremors to prevent continental shock waves, while the surrounding city is protected by atmospheric ion shields that disperse heat and particulate matter. The goal of the array is not mining. It is planetary-scale energy extraction, tapping directly into the Earth's core to access a nearly infinite reservoir of thermal power. If successful, this machine could supply clean energy for 1,000 years and redefine humanity's relationship with the planet beneath us. The next machine we are going to see is the atmospheric energy harvester ring. Suspended above the clouds, untouched by gravity, floats humanity's most advanced energy system ever created. This is the atmospheric energy harvester ring, a colossal airborne structure engineered to capture direct power from Earth storms. Shaped like a celestial ring, it uses gravitational stabilizers to keep it hovering thousands of meters in the sky. Around its circumference, ionized conductor panels attract lightning strikes with surgical precision. Each bolt is diverted into superconductive channels, where raw electricity is cooled, stored, and converted into clean, usable energy. The machine's surface constantly shifts with electromagnetic currents, glowing blue and white as it siphons power from turbulent storm clouds. Drones orbit the ring, analyzing electrical density and adjusting its altitude to chase the most active weather zones. Below, entire cities watch as the night sky flashes with controlled lightning, a breathtaking display of nature being transformed into limitless energy. There are no engines, no fuel, only a perfect balance of magnetism, atmospheric pressure, and precision engineering keeping this titan afloat. The ring doesn't fight the storm. It feeds on it, turning chaos into power. A machine that could electrify continents and reshape the future of global energy forever. The next machine we're going to see is the colossal biomechanical ocean sentinel. Rising from the depths of the open ocean, emerges a guardian engineered on a planetary scale. This is the colossal biomechanical ocean sentinel, a fusion of living neural tissue and ultra-advanced robotics, designed to patrol Earth's waters like a titan born from the sea itself. Standing nearly 1 kilometer tall, its lower body is anchored deep into the continental shelf, where hydropressure turbines and tidal reactors fuel its massive frame. Its outer shell is made from bioadaptive alloy, a material that heals and reshapes itself according to environmental stress. Across its body, luminescent veins pulse with synthetic life, carrying data and energy like the circulatory system of an engineered giant. Every movement releases waves that ripple across the ocean's surface, reminding humanity of the scale they have created. High above, drones orbit the Titan, receiving telemetry from its organic neural core, a living brain engineered to predict storms, rogue waves, and deep-sea anomalies with near-perfect accuracy. When activated, the Sentinel raises its enormous arms, interfacing with satellites, ocean sensors, and atmospheric scanners. Its role: protect coastlines, regulate oceanic energy grids, and neutralize threats far beyond human reach. A machine that breathes, a guardian that watches, a biomechanical giant standing alone against the endless horizon. Humanity's first living shield, born from science, built for the planet. Across the horizon, blocking out the sky itself, moves a machine so large it could only be built for a planet-sized purpose. This is the continent-sized walking mining machine, a titan of industry engineered to extract resources on a scale no human civilization has ever attempted. Each of its legs is the height of a skyscraper, crushing solid rock with every step, sending shockwaves across the landscape. Its feet contain seismic absorption pads, preventing the machine from triggering earthquakes as it moves across unstable terrain. At the front, a ring of colossal planetary excavation saws spin with molten metal heat, grinding mountains into dust and feeding the material into a multi-stage refinery core inside its kilometer-wide body. The machine processes everything on the move, separating metals, minerals, gases, and rare elements through plasma furnaces, magnetic sieves, and nanosorting chambers. Nothing is wasted. Its back carries massive atmospheric purification stacks, recycling dust clouds into clean air as it reshapes the Earth. From a distance, the dust plume looks like a second horizon following behind the giant. Autonomous vehicles, drones, and crawlerbots swarm around it like ants, collecting refined materials and transporting them to nearby industrial hubs. Every movement is controlled by a planetary-scale AI, mapping tectonic layers, weather systems, and terrain before every step. It sees continents not as obstacles, but as blueprints. This machine doesn't just mine the land. It rewrites it. A walking industrial world, a moving factory, a mechanical continent built to reshape the planet's future. The next machine we're going to see is the Helios core sphere. At the center of a vast energy field, hovering in perfect equilibrium, exists a machine powerful enough to rewrite the laws of thermodynamics. This is the Helios core sphere, a planet-scale reactor designed to generate a controlled artificial sun. Its outer shell is a seamless sphere of quantum-tempered alloy, capable of withstanding temperatures hotter than real stellar plasma. Within the machine, thousands of electromagnetic coils rotate in synchronized harmony, bending space and compressing hydrogen to ignition. When activated, the core ignites into a miniature star, a swirling sphere of pure fusion fire. Radiant waves ripple outward like golden shockwaves, powering entire regions with clean, limitless energy. Around the sphere, gravitational stabilizers form a protective halo, preventing the artificial sun from expanding or collapsing. Engineers and drones orbit it constantly, monitoring plasma density, energy output, and gravitational flux. The ground below glows with reflected light, casting long shadows and turning night into day. No smoke, no fuel, no pollution, only perfectly controlled starfire suspended in the air. If the fusion output rises even slightly, the machine adjusts itself by reshaping magnetic fields on a molecular level. Every pulse, every flare, every shimmer is precisely calculated. This machine isn't just a generator. It is a manufactured star, a new era of energy, and proof that humanity can now hold the power of creation in its hands. The Helios core doesn't just light the world. It redefines it. The next machine is the Leviathan DeepMind research machine. Half submerged in the open sea, glowing like a sleeping giant beneath the waves, rises the world's most advanced oceanic intelligence system. This is the Leviathan DeepMind research machine, a colossal AI-powered structure built to explore, study, and decode the secrets of the deep ocean. Its outer shell is forged from pressure-resistant alloy, capable of surviving crushing depths where no human or submersible can endure. Glowing blue seems pulse rhythmically across its massive body, each pulse representing millions of real-time calculations running through its neural supercore. Above the surface, ships circle the machine like guardians, feeding data, deploying drones, and receiving encrypted oceanographic reports. Below the surface lies the true marvel, a vast array of hydroacoustic sensors, bioluminescent scanners, and AI-mapped sonar nets scanning thousands of kilometers in every direction. The Leviathan is not a vehicle. It is a floating research world. Every second, it analyzes ocean currents, marine life patterns, deep-sea thermal vents, tectonic activity, and anomalies in the planet's magnetic field. Its AI neural lattice adapts like a living brain, learning from the ocean itself. Whenever it detects something new, the machine seems brighten, illuminating the water around it in waves of glowing blue. From above, it looks peaceful, but beneath, its massive lower structure expands into a labyrinth of robotic arms, collecting samples, repairing sensors, and deploying autonomous submersibles into the abyss. This machine listens to the heartbeat of the ocean, predicting storms, mapping unseen ecosystems, and safeguarding the future of Earth's seas. The Leviathan DeepMind doesn't just study the deep, it understands it. The first machine we are going to see is the massive anti-gravity cargo lifter. Above the horizon, floating with impossible stability, moves the machine that rewrote the laws of physics. This is the massive anti-gravity cargo lifter, a skyborne transport titan engineered to carry entire buildings, industrial modules, and megastructures, all while never touching the ground. At the heart of the lifter is the quantum levitation core, a reactor that bends local gravity fields using supercooled superconductors and negative mass stabilizers. Instead of fighting gravity, it cancels it. For enormous anti-grav rings orbit slowly around the machine's body, each generating a layered field strong enough to lift thousands of tons with zero strain. Below it, construction crews and vehicles appear microscopic as the lifter glides silently overhead. Every movement is controlled by a neural flight algorithm, an AI that predicts atmospheric shifts, turbulence, and magnetic interference before they occur. An entire city's worth of cargo can be repositioned with precision down to the centimeter. Along its sides, magnetic containment rails hold massive cargo blocks in place, floating beside the machine like silent geometric satellites. No cables, no engines, no thrust, only controlled levitation. Drones escort the lifter, scanning for pressure pockets and mapping gravitational distortions in real time. Below, shadows sweep across the ground as civilians look up at a machine that seems too calm, too smooth, too silent to be real. This is more than a cargo vehicle. It is a moving gravity field, a machine that turns the sky into a highway and lifts the future 1 megaton at a time.